Hello, my name is Dan Valamis, and I'm joined here with my co-host, Edelweiss Kammerman.
Hey, how you doing,
Hey.
guys?
We're going to start off on our Analytics and Data Oracle User Community TechCast days. We want to welcome everybody here so that you can join us for our full 3 hours on Analytics Plus content. We just wanted to give a little bit of intro material while everybody's joining. We're sure people are joining in and go through a few things about, and then we'll start right at the top of the hour. Edelweiss, I'm looking forward to the presentations. I know, thank you, by the way, for helping us curate and decide who we're going to have present on stuff. I love your ocean view back there. I wasn't
This is
perhaps quite as
Montevideo.
creative.
This is Uruguay.
Oh, is that Uruguay? Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. In fact, it's the image that I have in front of my home. So I live in an apartment in front of the sea, but right now it's cold. It's winter. That was in summer.
I was wondering, so why didn't you show the live image instead of the picture? Because it's a little prettier in summer. Is that what it is? So we come visit. We should come during your summer.
Yes. In your winter, in my summer. So
okay.
It's. So you will be in summer all the year. No, it's a good thing.
That's good. Well, we can change the background image for that and make it so that we're wherever we want to be. Say before we actually start the stuff, while people are joining, I do want to let people know that we do have a Slack workspace. Edelweiss, if you can put into the chat, or Carrie, if you can put it into the chat,
yes.
How you join that. We have a Slack workspace where we're inviting everybody to have kind of an online discussion while we do this. So you can join it, you can get in touch with your peers, the various speakers, local user groups, all that type of stuff. And today's format, we're going to talk through some stuff. We have some intro material here, and then we will start right at the top of the hour. You can contribute to the panel discussion. Indeed, that's what we're going to be talking about in a little bit. Find out about your local user groups, all that type of stuff, and suggest topics for future webcasts. So join our community on this. Edelweiss, you want to go through how you can join the workspace?
Yes. So I already put in the chat the invitation link to join our Slack workspace. The idea is that we are going to have different channels, and we already have different channels. And the idea is to share. This is the benefit of being part of our community. We can share ideas and doubts, and some questions that we have. So the idea is basically to grow together. This is better than just do it by yourself. It's a way to grow together as a community. So you can participate in any of these channels. We have an analytics channel, special channel, and machine learning. So you can talk about these specific topics. You maybe have some questions. You maybe want to share some knowledge and share some ideas that you have, maybe for some TechCast. So feel free to join us, please, and start the conversation.
So we'll look forward to that. Hey, just a few things for people so you know. All of the presentations here are live. We didn't pre-record stuff, and some is going to even be a live demo. We definitely want to interact. Our best way is probably via the Slack workspace that Edelweiss just talked about. And, as we looked at what we're going to present today, we especially didn't want marketing hype type stuff. So we're talking to real customers about real implementations, that type of thing. And so, join us and post your stuff on Q&A. With that, let me go ahead and kind of kick things off. So I figured that for Analytics Plus Day of the Oracle Analytics and Data Oracle User Community TechCast days, I think it would be helpful for you all to know a little bit where we came from. This is a group that you may have known as BIWA, Business Intelligence Warehouse and Analytics. We started in 2006 and then had various conferences called either BIWA Summit or Analytics and Data Summit, various years at various locations. And Then our most recent conference was just before coronavirus kind of shut down all the conferences worldwide, and was at Analytics and Data Summit 2020. And then we renamed ourselves the Analytics and Data Oracle User Community. And we also have, as our first special interest group, the Spatial and Graph Special Interest Group joined with us. And so that's the group that's actually putting this together, all run by users for this. My name is Dan Valamis. I'm president of Valamis Software Solutions and one of the co-hosts. I'll welcome Edelweiss Cameraman is kind of joining me today. Go ahead and say hello.
Hey guys, my name is Edelweiss. I'm the BI manager of IT conversion, and as well as Dan, I'm also Oracle ACE Director.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to kick things off here today with several presentations. Just a little bit about how you can get involved in the Analytics and Data Oracle user community. One of the things we wanted to do is invite you to these semi-monthly TechCasts. Edelweiss, go ahead and take us through some of this stuff, how people can find out about this.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I will share my screen so you can see some of the URLs that you can use. So this is our TechCast YouTube channel. If you lost some of our TechCasts that we're doing regularly, you can come here and see all the recordings that we have. But the most important thing, another way that you can participate with us is also through the TechCast days. So we are doing the TechCast days right now and probably in 3 months more, but we are doing TechCast days twice per month, and you can submit an abstract. If you have something to share, if you have something, maybe a business case that you already implement with some Oracle technologies, or you want to share some very techy details that you did it and some workarounds that you did with the technologies, just submit an abstract and we can evaluate it and get in contact to you to schedule it. Okay.
So thanks. Let me go ahead and go through today's agenda. We have 3 fantastic kind of case study people that are going to be presenting such. So we're going to go through, we'll have Rich DeSotko from DropTank talk about fueling retail loyalty, cloud analytics, and data warehouse at DropTank. Then we'll have Grace Ping from the Los Angeles Unified School District, remote learning solutions with COVID-19 through modern visualization. And then Gary Kriske of GE using OAC to manage cloud instances. And at the end, we'll have kind of a panel discussion with Philippe Leon, Edelweiss, and myself talking about challenges, solutions, and workarounds, making analytics systems work. And by the way, folks, we'd love it if you post some topics, some questions in the Analytics Plus channel. We kind of left some room in the presentation to respond to issues that are on your minds, and we'd like to keep this very interactive. All the presentations here are live. We're a community. By the way, when you're doing this, if you're asking questions, if you would click on the Q&A button down at the bottom to ask your questions, we'd really appreciate it. That allows us to keep track of which questions have been answered, which ones have not.
I think it's important that, so there are 2 things. One is the chat and the other is the Q&A. So please put your questions in the Q&A. And the idea is that for each session, we are going to, so the speaker is going to answer the questions at the end. Okay, so just write the questions when the question is pumped up in your head, but do it in the Q&A space, please.
Yeah, and we may end up saying, hey, that was already covered, but that way we can get to all your questions on this. If we don't make it to it, we can follow up later. We get a log of it. We will have some breaks during the presentation. Edelweiss are going to kind of tell you a little bit more about the user community when we do that. And the sessions are being recorded. They'll be posted up on the Analytics and Data Oracle user community page or on the YouTube channel that we have on that.